I'm Tennille.
And I'm Alicen. Come vibe with us.
Morning everyone. So, I just wanted to let you guys know, Tennille and I have this amazing idea and plan for doing lots of videos for you, and we started working on that last week. However, we had some technical difficulties and a lot of them didn't record, and now I'm having trouble trying to collate them. So I figured rather than just make you wait indefinitely, I would just come on and do some of the live videos that we recorded last week but are lost in the ether. So the first one I wanted to talk about was just some simple tips for using your Healy, because it does run with your mobile. So, you know, there's always apps that talk to each other, and technology and me, we don't get along. So if you have any little glitches, relax and follow these tips. So the first thing is your button on your Healy. You need to turn your Healy on before opening any of your apps. That's the most important thing. So the button for the Healy is a little bit tricky. Mine is, so this is like a sheet of plastic, but the button is a mechanical mechanism underneath. And you do need to press quite hard on it. And mine is a little bit off to the side. So once you find it, you'll get used to it. But don't use the flat of your thumb, use the end of your thumb. And you want to push that down until you hear a little click and you'll get the flashing. So once you have the power button flashing, then open your Healy app and select your programs and whatnot. It will then start to flash the blue light, which shows that the Bluetooth is connecting to the Healy, and it will download the program onto the Healy. Then you can close the app and use your phone as normal, and the Bluetooth light will go off. Okay, so you'll no longer be transmitting Bluetooth between the phone and the Healy. A couple of things there. Don't just swipe out of your app and leave it running in the background, because when you go to reopen it, it has trouble connecting. So make sure you close it properly. So whether on your phone that's a double click, or for mine I have to actually swipe it up and clear it away. But that will help if you do that. There you go. Make sure your Healy's on first and that you always close the app. This is a good little tip. So I was having, when I first got my Healy, I was playing around with it and I was having a little bit of trouble getting the connection on the wristband. So when you've got the program running, as it starts to run, there's a little circle that follows around. Now, if that circle is black, it means that the electrodes aren't getting good skin contact, okay? So it's not getting the feedback, because the Healy does get the feedback from your body on which frequencies it's really liking and which ones not so much, right? So you need to wet your bands in order to get good contact. And I stuck a couple of the little sticky pads from the ear electrodes. I stuck a couple of those on the inside so they just stay wet a little bit longer and I get really good contact. And they do need to be quite firm around your wrists as well. So if you have any other little tips on using your Healy, we would love to hear them, because tips are always very helpful. One person said to me they're having problems, they couldn't get their Healy to connect at all. You can hold the button down for like 20 seconds, the green light will come on solid and it will like reset your Healy. You just rescan it into your app and it will do an upgrade. That's about it. Make sure your Bluetooth settings and your location settings are turned on. Now, I was reading about this the other day. It doesn't mean that it's tracking your location. Apparently there's two different sorts of Bluetooth within our devices. One draws a huge amount of energy and one not so much. And by having the location settings turned on, the phone can divert, I think, some of that energy to the Bluetooth to help run the Healy. So technical stuff, I read it, it made sense, but I'm not very good at relaying technical stuff, sorry. But yeah, you need to have both on in order to support the Bluetooth on the Healy, but you won't be able to connect to the Healy in your Bluetooth settings because it only connects via the app, okay? So that's another little tip. So I hope that's helpful, and we will get some more info out to you ASAP. Bye.